Hey sports fans, here we are on a Friday. It's I guess you could call this our spring update at the property. So what have you been working on here? Well, we moved some stuff around. We've seen pictures, so I put that antler there, I put that antler there. Of course, I got that from a guy, one of the veterans pages. Had to take a prominent spot, so we got our bookcase set up. We got the foam I'll be explaining that stuff in a minute. Of course, we got our mount, the stove's going. It's nice and toasty in here. We got our deer up, and of course, a prominent spot, our Piggly Wiggly sign and our Coca-Cola sign. So, what have we been doing? Well, we finished the bathroom. All we got to do now is put flooring in the bathroom, and you can see the two pieces. They're not quite exactly the same, but I can make them work. I got the foam underlay there in the corner for it. You saw the pictures before. Everything's done. So once we put that in, then we can bring the porta potty out, the chemical toilet. So, and here's the controller unit from the solar thing that'll be going up hopefully this weekend, and that is going over here in the kitchen. So this is where I rested on here while I screw it up. But anyway, so it's going right here. This is the other secondary controller unit for the other set of panels. It's already up. It's light, it's easy. I mounted it on a piece of plywood. Possum Lodge sign, wee-haw. So this is what I've been building the last little while. So this is a battery box for the batteries for the solar system. And this is the front part of it. I just got to get hinges for it to put it on because it'll be hinged. That 2-inch foam, that's over here. This is 2-inch rigid foam. So that is going to line the battery box. And then inside this, once we line it, then we're going to put like probably 1/4-inch plywood or maybe 3/8. Just so the batteries have something to sit on, because the batteries are 7 inches wide, 11 inches deep, and 14 inches tall. Anyway, so we're going to have lots. This thing is, well, the outside dimensions are 29.5. And we are, what is it side to side? Is it 18 3/4? I think. Anyways, so once we line it, once we take everything down, we take off 4 inches from the inside plus 1.5 inches for the 3/4-inch plywood. So say 6 inches, so 29 inches. We still got 23 inches plus, give a fuck factor. We're going to have lots of room for the batteries, but they're heavy. Those batteries are 55 kilos a piece, which is why I wanted to build the box. This will be going outside, basically underneath here, the foundation where the controller is. We're going to drill a hole, put conduit down, and then out, and conduit will come from outside into the side of the box. So it'll all be kind of semi-sealed. And that's what I've been building. So I got the basic frame done today. Hopefully if everything goes okay, the foam will go in tomorrow. I got the PL stuff to put the foam on, and we'll get that done tomorrow. What else is going on? I got the battery out of the flamethrower to charge it up because Ken might want a bonfire tomorrow. So let's go outside and we'll see what's going on with the rest of the world. So we see we got our plans here. This is the plans I drew up for the box. And then if you flip it over, these are the plans of how I'm going to put the solar panels. And I got to build these. Whoops, let that go. So I got to build 3 of these, which corresponds to 3 of these. And they will go on top of the shack. The grade isn't as bad as that. That's just my quick drawing that I had to do to explain it to somebody. But anyway, so we got everything all planned out. As Ken would say it's not TLAR technology, but it's close. So let's go outside. I just put my sunglasses on because it is bright out there. It's a very sunny day out here at the property. Beautiful, just a few little puffy clouds in the sky. But it's a little bit chilly. Oh, there's turkeys in the field. Turkey! Turkeys! They're running away. Anyways, it's only like 5 degrees out here. There's a really cold wind that's out there. And of course you can see how mucky the property is. Oh man, I almost got the tractor stuck today putting the corn out for the deer. But anyway, so there's still a little bit of snow there. A little bit of snow here in the area. We got our feeders going. The birds have been at them constantly. We still got a little bit of snow here and it was really mucky with the tractor. That will be filled in here once I do it. There'll be railway ties going along the edge here. And then that'll be gravel. So it'll come right down. But anyway, you can still see there's some snow around. Most of the stuff is cleared up. We got a crap load of water. And I've been flogging pallets for Ken so we can have his bonfire. Now, this would probably last him a day if he really got ambitious. But maybe we can get 2 days out of it. These two, this one here and this one here, I need because I want the long 2x4s on them. I need them to build a racking on the back of the truck to bring the, hopefully once it's done, bring the flagpole back from Paul's place. So I'm gonna have to do it and build a little rack out of it so it doesn't hit the truck. So anyway, you can still see we still have a little bit of snow down here, but it's not bad. We're getting stuff. Stuff is moving. It's going away. Now, starting Sunday, it's like spring is really here because we're going up to good temperatures. We're hitting it like 15s, 18s all next week. So there's not a lot of snow left down here. There's a little bit, but not a lot. It's workable. We got some pallets down here left here from last year. But the other thing I wanted to show you is how deep the pit is. It is frickin' deep. Not quite up. You can see over there, there's underneath the 2 white targets in the center, there's a little white piece of metal. I don't know how well you can see that. But anyway, that's the highest water line we've had, so we're close. We're probably about maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet down from it. But anyway, my milk bag is over there in the corner. It blew out from the outhouse, which that's why I put the toilet paper in, and it kind of got caught here. And then that piece of plywood that's over there used to be leaning up against here, and that's where the fire extinguishers went. So we did have some wind out here, and of course that friggin' piece of log has been floating in there for years. Well, it's this high, I was thinking I'd just throw some rope on it, try and lasso it, drag it over there, so once it does dry up in the summertime, then I can drag it farther up the bank, cut it up, and away we go. Get it the hell out of here. It's just one of those things. But anyway, so we got some pallets down here already for Ken. We got more up top. And hopefully, I've been told the price of scrap is going up. Cross my fingers, because if it goes up, then take a walk over this way. All these branches blown down from the wind. We'll collect them up. Sure Ken can burn them in a bonfire. I'll be using this summer. Getting the finishing off the roadways, putting a second coat on it, and getting it done. Oh, our danger sign fell down. Oh my goodness. Whatever will I do? Ha! I'll have to put new ones up. Anyway, so you can see we still got a little bit of snow here in the shaded areas and the protected areas, so it's not bad. Like most of it's gone. There's still a fair amount in the woods, of course, because it's protected. Don't get a lot of air movement in there and not a lot of sunlight. But you can see, like, you can see the water that's built up in here. That's a lot of water. I haven't figured out how to drain it yet. There's a couple ideas, but nothing that is permanent that I can set up. One of the ideas I had was I think the deepest area is like right in here. And I was gonna get some 4-inch white PVC or ABS, whatever the heck it is, and make a siphon. Put a check valve at the back here, have it come up on a 45, straight across the road here, and then through there, into there, and dump into the pit. Don't know if it's gonna work or not, but you couldn't drive the cars over top of it, so I don't know what's going on yet. But anyway, you can see how much water is still out in the field here. And it's really, really mucky. Like, I gotta put my boots on when I take the tractor in the morning. It's really nasty. And you can see I'm hoping that our little willow tree that I planted last year that was doing so well comes back, because there's like 8 inches of water that it's sitting in, and willows supposedly love that. But this is just, you can just see how much water sitting in here. And that's one of the projects that I've wanted to do for a while, is take the box blade and create from up here, come down around, I'm trying to trace this out 2 different ways, and then come across here and make a little, come this way and then through into there and make a little ditch to help get this water out of here. But that predicates itself on the fact that I have to have a drain coming from over here to drain it into the pit. I talked to the horizontal drilling guys. They don't like to drill through rock, and that's what this whole base of this roadway is all rock. So the only other option is to rent a mini excavator, dig it up, and do it myself. Don't know. I do have to rent a mini excavator to put the conduit in the ground for the solar panels, because the solar panels are going over on the old shack, obviously, because that's the most northern part of the clearing that we have. And even in the wintertime, the sun shines on there during the day when the sun's out. So I want to put conduit running all the way across through here, dig it, and put it up to where the box is going. And that box that I showed you I built, I'll take you over here. So it kind of worked out nice. So kind of where that vent is approximately where the wall is going to be in the kitchen, where the controller's going to go. So I can have the box sitting outside here. What I'm going to do is dig down, because there's footings down there about a foot down. Dig down once I get the excavator part of the project, and then put some concrete blocks on there, have it sitting on concrete blocks on the footings, so it's not going to move either. I'll just tack it into the thing, and then there'll be a hole coming out the back. We'll drill a hole in the vent, put the conduit through, and away we go, and then run it up top. So that's the plan for what it's worth. And that's what's going on out here. You can see, oh, there's a groundhog. Oh, there's Kent's groundhog. There he is. I don't know how well you can see him. He's right over there beside the rock. You can just see him, he's out eating. Let's see if we can get closer. See, oh, is he looking at me? No. I'll walk quietly. He's got a couple holes. I just noticed a new hole that's been dug right there. And then he's got a hole in front of the shack, the old shack. So, where is he? Yep, you can see him there. You can see Mr. Groundhog. How close can we get to him? Oh, run, Mr. Groundhog, run! See, and then he goes in that little hole right in front of the shack. So, Ken will be out here groundhog hunting tomorrow. There he goes. Oh, how close can we get? Oh, there, and he goes down the hole. But anyway, so we'll get the solar panels out, and we're gonna bring the conduit down the side, straight around here, to this rock, and straight across to the thing. So we got like 80 feet to do, I think is what I figured it out to. But anyway, I've got the solar panels and the conduit in there that I already bought. So that's the project. And then the other project is we got these two for firewood. I'm gonna put another third one here. I got another good pallet to put in there. So I'll take some of my concrete blocks because I got two trees this year that I got to do for firewood. And Ken now got a camper, so he wants to go camping, and he told me he's going to take my firewood when he goes camping. So we got to cut more of it for Ken, because, you know, can't have the little bugger not have any firewood. Oh, and there we are. There we have it. Mr. Squirrel and my squirrel-proof bird feeder. Huh? What are you doing? Hey, get out of there. Come on. Where are you going? Oh, there he goes. Get down there. Go on. Go, 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 go. Go on. Little fucker. There's 3 of them red squirrels. And I think they tag team the bird feeder, because they're just small enough to get in these bigger holes. Little fuckers. So, but anyway, so that's what's going on. Turkey season opens in a week or two. I think it's a week and a half turkey season opens. And I've seen a bunch of turkeys out here already. They were out here this morning quite a few times. There's some really big toms out here. So that's what we got going on today. So there's your spring update, sports fans. And we'll see you here.